So good afternoon to all. Hope you all are doing great. So today in this video we'll be discussing about KEC International. So this particular share was also most recommended in the comment section. So many people were asking to discuss about the company fundamentals. So we'll discuss everything. We'll discuss the company fundamentals, the business prospect of the company, and we'll also see on charts, and we'll also try to find out the next possible levels. So people who have any doubts regarding any share, so they can definitely mention in the comment section, so that I will make video on that particular share. So people who are new to the channel as well, they can definitely subscribe the channel to not miss any latest updates on any share. So any share, whichever analysis you want, do mention that. So now we'll discuss about KEC. Okay, so when we see the entire journey of KEC International, you can see the journey when it started from 2007. You can see that time the stock price is almost in 20 rupees range. Okay, so later in 2008 it has gone to the 200 level, but at the starting it was almost at a 20 rupees range only, and later it has corrected, and in 2013 as well you can see the share price was almost 24.90. So later you can see how much big move the stock has given. Almost it has gone to 400 plus. So because the business of the company is that great, so we'll see what actually the KEC International also does. So currently you can see it is around 274, and also on August 4 we know that a news has come on the particular stock. We'll see that as well. So you can see that on August 4th, the KEC International share price almost gained 5% when it has got an order worth almost 1192 crores. So when this particular order it has received, the share almost has given a good bounce back. So I was watching this particular stock almost when it was trading around 150 rupees. I also discussed in one of my videos about KEC International when it was near its 52-week low. Okay, so now we'll see what is the business of the company, so which has made it that amount of popular. Okay, so you can see KEC International Limited is India's second largest manufacturing of electric power transmission towers, and one of the largest power transmission engineering, procurement and construction companies in the world. So you can see it is the ranked number 2 as the largest manufacturer of electric power transmission, so which is a very important source for transmission of electricity. Okay, so and also in construction companies. So we'll see completely what it does. So now you can see it has majorly 4 verticals. You can see first it does majorly factories, warehouses, construction of factories, warehouses, residential buildings, railway stations, metros, sewage and water treatment plants. So you can see how diversified it is in the construction segment, and also you can see the first vertical A belongs to infrastructure and heavy civil, that is metro as well as water projects, and second you can see industrial and hydrocarbon, that is factories, and third one is the residential and public spaces, that is buildings, commercial spaces, etc., and fourth one is the defense, that is civil projects in defense sector. So you can see how diversified and how well it is performing in its particular segments. That's why the stock also from 2013 we can see a very good move was seen in the particular stock. Okay, next when we see the current market cap of this, you can see it is almost around 7,000 crores, and when you see the dividend which it provides is almost around 1.23, and later when we see the industry PE is almost around 11.05, and current PE is almost 12.99. So present at a fair valuation only, and if we see the book value is almost around 1110, and percentage deliveries are 61.04. So why the company has started its journey from 24 rupees to almost that is 400 plus? Because the business, that is the profits as well as revenues of the company, has increased very greatly. So that's why the company's movement, especially in the share price, was very good. So we'll also discuss about the financials, which are very important as well. So now we'll see the shareholding of the company. So, okay, when we see the shareholding of the particular company, you can see that promoters are having almost 51.7, so which is a very good holding by the promoter. Next, when we see FIIs are having almost 8.8%, and mutual funds are having almost, see here how much they are having, almost 22.8%. So this is the major thing, that is the mutual funds are having almost 22.8%. So whenever any mutual fund is believing in the company and putting so much amount of investment, it implies that the growth, that is the future of the company, is very bright. So that is why we can see 22.8%, and public is having only 11.8%. So major thing you can see is with the mutual funds, promoter, as well as the FIIs. So that's why the company performance as well as the results were also very great. Okay, if you see the historical DII holding, you can see that the DIIs kept increasing their shareholding. You can see almost from 2018 when they were having 17.3% stake. Later you can see the stake has almost increased to 22.8%. And next, when you see FII's holding in KEC International, you can see FII's holding was almost 11.7% in 2018, but currently you can see there was decrease, but again there has been increase in the stake. You can see almost 8.8% is seen. So that is also a very good holding by the FIIs as well. So the main is the mutual fund holding, which was very attractive. So we'll see which mutual funds are having holding in this particular company as well. So next, when we see the overall highlights in the company, you can see that the promoter holding is marginally changed and he has increased the particular stake in the company. And next you can see FI's holding has also marginally changed, and mutual funds, which are the major source of attraction to this company, they are also adding at each and every particular dip. Okay, because the company future and prospect is very good. Okay, next when we see the list of mutual fund companies that are having holding in this KEC International, you can see a very big list. You can see almost many companies are having stake in this. You can see HDFC mid cap opportunities, HDFC retirement. I'm just scrolling, so watch all of them. And next you can see IDFC, Aditya, Birla. Next we have Quant Infrastructure, Baroda Hybrid Equity, we have Nippon India Small Cap, ICICI Pru, L&T India. So many companies are having stake. You can see IDFC Tax Advantage has increased its particular stake. And next when we see UTI is also having, and it's kept constant its particular stake. Next we can see Invesco. So these are the companies which are having holding. So other companies are Motilal Oswal, which also increased its particular stake. So many mutual fund holdings, that's what I discussed. Almost 22% is not a joke, because that many mutual fund houses are believing that the company's potential is very high. Okay, next when we see the financials of the particular company, that is when we see the March 2020 quarter results, you can see the revenue has increased very well. So you can see when you compare with 2018, you can see how well the revenue has increased. And if you compare quarter on quarter also, a very good movement is seen. Next, when we see operating profit has also increased, operating profit margin, everything is fine. Next, profit before tax has also increased to almost 269.1 crore when we compare with the previous quarter, which was almost 202 crore. Next, net profit, which has also increased from 144.9 to 192.9. So in all prospects, that is in financials as well as in the holdings, majorly the mutual fund holdings, everything is very good for the particular company. So next we need to focus on the technicals, so that people who are interested can definitely add this in their portfolio. Okay, next when we see the returns of the particular company, you can see in 1 week it has given 0.31% returns. In 3 months it has given almost 40% returns, and in 3 years you can see it has given negative returns. But when you see in 10 years time frame, it has given you 190.9% returns. So if we compare with the present situation, it has given this much amount of returns, and in 5 years 84.1. So we can't say that great returns were reported, but in future it may give, because the business of the company is very good. Okay. Okay, when we see the technicals of this particular stock, when we are back to 1 day chart, you can see the stock has been respecting that 20 EMA, which is almost around 271.49, from where it has again shown a retracement. So immediate resistance for it is around 278. So if it gives a movement above that, and if it sustains, and if it crosses 280, well and good. From there also we can see a further movement in this stock. So people who want to enter, they can focus on 271 as well as 260 levels. So if you get a chance to invest at a particular levels, then definitely you can invest for long term point of view. And rest of all, when you see the money flow index has still, it is going to the overbought region, but it has not gone yet. So once it reaches, again it will stay in that region for some time, and 300 plus targets may be achieved if everything goes well. Okay. Apart from that, what we can see in 1 week chart, so 1 week chart also we can see the 261 level, which is being respected very well. So once if it sustains that level, then definitely it will go up. You can say completely the stock is in particular range. So once a movement comes, and if it breaks the 294 level, then definitely it will go 300 plus. So that are the immediate targets for it. So watch out for the levels of 260 as well as 270 if you want to invest. Okay. So this is all about KEC International. So I discussed the complete technicals as well as the fundamentals. So it's a very good stock. So that's why even I felt that I need to share my views on this particular company. Okay. So if you like the video, then definitely like and subscribe the channel. So until then, take care. Bye bye.